Good morning. Happy Unofficial VLOGMAS Day. I think it's 8. I think I incorrectly previously said in my last one it was 6, but I think it was actually 7. Hold on, let me put this down because it's so bright. I had every intention of baking off every single cookie yesterday. I, in fact, did not do such a thing. I have 2 more double batches to actually bake, and then I can get decorating. So it's, yeah, come here. Oh, say good morning. Say happy hump day. Can you say happy hump day? So I'm gonna bake those off today, and then I will start with some royal icing. I think I mentioned in the last one I'm waiting for some colors to come in. Really what I'm waiting on is the airbrush color so that I can match it to, so I can match, oh, can I speak? So I can match the gel color to the airbrush color. Does that make sense? Anyway, so yeah, it's 8:30. That's what I'm doing today. And I forgot yesterday, I said, oh, I don't have anything to do, anywhere to be. However, I do have to figure out the music situation for Advent prayer service. That's on Monday. I think I may have mentioned that very briefly before. I have to plan a handful of songs to go along with that service. And then I have the final meeting for that service tonight. It's supposed to be at like 7:30, I think, tonight. I'm gonna see if I can call in because I really don't want to drive all the way out there for a meeting. So, so that's all. That's my day. Oh, my buddy. Oh, when you do this, it melts my heart. Oh, there are dogs that do that. That just, when they rest their face on you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, Blinky. Make the Blinky. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Am I wearing the same shirt that I was wearing all day yesterday? Yes, I am. Finally, though, my Amazon stuff has arrived. Go. Yay. Okay, we've been waiting for airbrush color. This is, oh, meringue powder. I had to buy more meringue powder. This is not usually the brand I use, but I thought I would just pick some up. So this is the color I was waiting for. It's this Malibu blue, I think. You probably can't even really see it that well because it's dark where I am, but that's the airbrush color. Oops. I was waiting for butter flavor emulsion. I have baggies for the cookies. So now I can mix the gel color to match this. You guys, I'm still not done baking. It's already like 1 o'clock. It's almost 1 o'clock. I haven't finished baking the cookies. I have 2 more double batches to do still because I had to stop. I wanted to stop and like get the music stuff situated because I have that meeting tonight. And I had to make sure that at least that was done. So I went ahead, stopped, did that, which gave me a bit of a break. I guess that's good. So finish baking today and start decorating potentially tonight, but definitely tomorrow. At least now I have all the colors I need and I can just crank it out. So I know I keep saying I need to crank it out. I need to crank it out because I haven't cranked it out just yet. I mean, I worked almost nonstop yesterday from about 7:30, I think is when I started. And then like I crashed at 9 o'clock. I was like, I can't anymore. I just have to go to bed. So that's when I stopped at 9. And then I fell asleep by at least 9:30. So, and that was like all on my feet, mostly on my feet. I think I have like carpal tunnel right now from rolling out the dough and like pressing the dough because I'm righty, you know, I'm a right-hander. And my forearm like this underneath part of my forearm. What muscle is that? I don't know. But this part is so sore right now. And then I woke up at 2 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and then I couldn't go to sleep. So I probably fell asleep again around 4:30 and then woke up around 8, actually almost 8. So I just wanted to check in and let you know that I will probably go ahead and stitch a couple days, if not the next few days together, because this one's going to be like basically no vlogging. I really just need to get it done, and then I've got my meeting tonight. So, okay, I won't see you for at least a day or so, at least my uploads. Okay, does that make any sense? Probably not. I mean, rambling again. Okay, I'll see you when I see you. Morning. It's, oh, I will never learn. It's Thursday morning. I have finished baking the cookies. Well, little caveat. I finished baking most of the cookies. So I did the full double batches, but because of the size of the cookies and how big they were, I will need to make one additional batch at a later point. Oops, to make sure I have enough butterfly cookies. Nobody, hold on. Let me drop them. To make sure I have enough butterfly cookies and enough of the square cookies. Today, I'm gonna ice these here. These are some square cookies, the royal icing, but the rest of the cookies are in here. I've got square cookies, butterflies. Yeah, so that's that. So I gotta get all my stuff for the royal icing. I need to make start at least like one big batch, because again, I don't want to, it lasts on the countertop. You don't really need to refrigerate or do anything like that if you're going to use it within a few days, a week. It's fine, but I'm going to need a lot of white. I need some base to mix the one color that I'm going to do. So that's going to be my day, like all day today, all day tomorrow, probably all day Saturday. Then I need to let them dry, and then I'll need to package them for next week. So let's see how many I get done today, and that'll kind of help me gauge how much additional time I'll need to be spending on them. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Before I get started though, I'm trying to take off my nails. They kind of drive me crazy. I'm not really a long nail girly, so I know that now. But anyway, trying to get this done, and then I'm supposed to soak it for like 15 minutes or so. So I'm gonna do both. And do you also like my vintage sweatshirt? It's like actually from the 90s. So, okay, yeah, wish me luck. I've never had success with this, and yeah, so I'm hoping it'll work this time. It took an hour. That's just to get them off. I gotta let them dry a little bit, and then I'll buff them out. But anyway, an hour. The heck. Alrighty, well, it's just about 10 o'clock and I still haven't started royal icing, because as I went to go pull all my supplies, which I probably should have done a few days ago, or the last time at least, when I went shopping for, well, some gel colors and stuff, I realized I don't have enough bags. Like, I have 2 piping bags. What? I have 2. I did order some, to be fair. I ordered some off of Amazon, but I didn't even check to see how many I actually still had before I ordered. I just assumed I would have enough to get me through until the bags arrived, and I think they're coming in today. But you know how Amazon goes. Sometimes they don't get here until like the late afternoon or evening, and I can't be waiting all day to start piping. So I'm going back to the cake supply place. Luckily, you guys, luckily there is a cake supply, like baking supply place relatively close. I used to work at one. If you followed any of my older vlogs, I used to work at one part-time just for like some extra money, and just, you know, it was just something to do, right? As I was starting my empty nest journey, I worked in one where we used to live, and that was a lot of fun. Incidentally, the other day when I went to go pick up those supplies, the gel color and stuff, I asked the owner, I said, oh, hey, I said, are you the owner? And she said, yeah, I'm the owner. And I said, oh, are you guys hiring? I thought, you know, what the heck not, I don't care. She said, oh no, you know, we have a pretty solid crew right now. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, I just, you know, I just wanted to see, thought maybe I'd pick up some like extra work and, you know, just a little extra something to keep me busy. And I said, oh, well, do you know this place, blah, 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 that I used to work at? And she said, oh yeah. And I said, oh yeah, I used to work there. I used to work for, you know, the owner over there. And I said, you know, I just thought I'd ask because it was a fun place to work and I really enjoyed it. Anyway, so she's like, well, if you want, you could drop off your resume, you know, and then if we happen to have an opening or something, we can give you a call. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I'll do that. But, you know, I said, yeah, because we're out here temporarily and I don't know how long we're going to be out here. I just thought maybe I'll pick up something a little extra. But anyway, okay, so I'm off to go buy the bags now. And hopefully I'll get this started by at least noon. Yeah, I got to start piping. But this is the fun part. Okay, bye. Sorry, the light here is little. Let me see. No, that didn't help. Let me just tell you what I did. Besides the fact I picked up the things I needed at the baking supply place. Where's this light? Oh, here. Where's this light coming from? I'm at Wendy's. I got the Honey Buddy biscuit sandwich. This isn't keto. It's tiny though. It was like $3.69. It is, hold on. Oh my gosh. It's a biscuit sandwich and it's got a honey butter on it and it's gonna be good. I can just tell. That's really good. I mean, I would say the biscuit is not like a flaky biscuit or anything. It's kind of spongy. If we're being critical, definitely Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich it's got better flavor. But that honey butter, dang it. Those are all my calories for the day. Okay, I'm gonna stuff my face, head back home, and start piping because my goodness, it's 10:30, everybody. 10:30. Okay, now I really am gonna go. Bye. Dinner break. I'm taking Bambino. We're here in Canes, and I should have recorded because when I pulled up to the order, she was like, "Oh my God, your dog's so cute! His sweater's so cute." Of course, you can't see his sweater. Oh, buddy, can't see your red sweater, but everybody's seen your red sweater. They've even seen your off the shoulder look, huh, bud? Yeah. He feels like, I think, abandoned because like I haven't given him any attention today. I feel really terrible, but the next few days are gonna be just like that. Told my sister, could you please let him out and like just give him some loving, because you know, like constantly washing my hands and like I can't hold him for very long. And oh, buddy, it's okay. Hi, Rachel. Yeah. Sorry. Sure. No, that's a Coke Zero. Can't have that.
So I'll take it in your bag. You have a good
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. Don't eat it. Okay. Let's see. Straw's gonna be in the bag. All right, is it? Yep, it is. All right, today's kind of a chicken day, I guess. I got the box combo, so 4 pieces, and I swapped up the fries for double coleslaw, so I have 2 things of coleslaw. Gotta cut back somewhere. All right, let's go home, buddy. Just a short little break so we get food. Mommy can get food, get out of the house. We could spend a little drive time together. This is what I do with both of my sons, or all of my kids. It's the only way to spend time with them, is to say we're gonna go get food. Do any of you know this little trick? You know, anyone that has like a teenager or has had a teenager, or a preteen, or, you know, young people, like they don't want to spend time with you, but if you tell them you're gonna go get food, they're like all into it. Because it's free food for them, right? But it's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, I'm lucky, I guess. Mine doesn't mind FaceTiming me these days. Like, honestly, we FaceTime like every day. We chat or text every day. Even if it's like a quick good night, I'll usually say good night. Good night, love you. And he'll usually respond, and you know, it's nice. It's a nice little something to look forward to at the end of the day. I swear he's probably the only one of his friends that like FaceTimes me when they're out sometimes. Like at a bar, he'd be like, hey, everybody say hi to my mom. And they're like, hi. The girls are like, oh my God, you're so cute. And the boys are like, hey, Mrs. Smith. And I'm like, hey, guys. I'm like, hi. Whatever. It's cool. It's cool. I'm glad he's not embarrassed by me. I mean, you know. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go because I'm driving and I'm gonna eat and then make more morale icing and decorate more cookies. Okay, bye. Howdy. It's 9:20 p.m. I am still currently piping cookies. I have done this much. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays. What is that? 7 trays times 12, 7 dozen. I don't have more trays that I could do put 100 out. I should really try to just, I mean, I have more, but they're the larger trays and I don't really feel like using them. I'm rambling because I'm tired. I'm pretty exhausted. And this is just day 1 of decorating. So I'll have almost 100 cookies done tonight. And so the square ones that I'm doing right now, I need 200, and then I have 100 butterflies that I need to do, and I'll probably do that over the weekend. I wanted to start with these square ones because I'll need to, I'll need to airbrush the logo stencil. Or I'll need to airbrush the logo with a stencil. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm tired, but I thought, you know what? I'll finish this tray, and I'm still like energized enough to hopefully edit, and then I'll put these last 2 or 3 days, I don't remember now, together. I think 2 days. I'll put these last 2 days together, and I'll upload it as like a unofficial Vlogmas video. You know, I'm calling it unofficial, but it is basically just my attempt at doing Vlogmas, and saying it's unofficial makes me feel like if I fail, it's okay. It's my little disclaimer. Well, I'm gonna finish this last tray of cookies, and I will see you in the next video. You know, these last few ones are going to be kind of boring if you're not really into cookies, but it's my life right now. So, all right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Be well.